Okay, so hey guys, so tonight I wanted to share with you some fall favorites and essentials with you guys. This is not necessarily a favorites video, it's just like an overall favorites kind of thing for the fall time. So, I've never been so excited to do fall looks in like literally with makeup in such a long time because I am the type of person that just started building my collection this past year, and now I just got so excited to do my makeup all the time that I can't wait to get into fall looks and vampy lips. Like, I've just been so excited to wear vampy lips. You have no idea. So I'm just going to jump right in and show you some essential eyeshadows first. So I think you guys are going to know what I'm going to talk about, but honestly, I have been living in these for the fall time since the fall has kicked off, and that's the Makeup Geek Foiled Shadows and Dual Chrome Shadows. Now, I am slowly making my way through wearing all of the dual chromes, and I think I only have one left to wear. But I can say I've worn every single foiled eyeshadow in here except for one, and that's the blue one, like I said before. But I have to say at least like 3 or 4 of the foiled eyeshadows are like absolute essential shades that you need for the fall. One of my favorites that I've been loving lately is this shade right here, and this is the shade Untamed. It is just this beautiful, like, gorgeous yellowish gold color. Like, I love this color. It's like pure pigment and it's so freaking beautiful. I just wore it yesterday. It's like definitely one of my favorites, and it's also like really pretty for like the summer as well. But I feel like this is so gorgeous in the fall as well. Like, look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? So I think that's definitely one of my essentials for the fall time. I wore it yesterday. I wore it like a few days before that. It's definitely been one of my favorite shades. Excuse if I have like some kind of lisp. I kind of bit my tongue earlier eating, so I feel like it's still kind of healing from earlier, so don't mind that. And then another essential shade I think everyone should have for the fall time is this color right here, and this is Flamethrower. This is a gorgeous shade as well. I feel like I've kind of hit a little bit of the center already. But I definitely use this one a lot as well. It's just such a gorgeous color. My God, like, I love it. This is Flamethrower right here. So freaking beautiful for the fall. And then another essential shade I believe is Showtime right here. Even though I haven't taken advantage of this one as much, I'm definitely going to wear it soon. I've just been wearing a lot of the dual chromes on my lids, but I actually wore some ColourPop shadows a couple of days ago. But yesterday and today, I definitely wore some of the dual chromes because I was off yesterday and today, so I get to wear more fun looks, of course, when I'm not working. So this color Showtime is such a gorgeous red burgundy color, like on steroids. Like, it is just so gorgeous. Like, it screams fall and winter to me. Oh, it's so pretty. This one is Showtime right here. Absolutely gorgeous. And then the other one I would say is Mesmerized right here. I haven't been wearing those ones too much. I've mostly been wearing Untamed and Flamethrower when I do wear the filled shadows now. But these 3 shades right here, like Grandstand and Mesmerized, I'll swatch like all of them for you because they're just like so gorgeous. Like, these shades are amazing. Like, I'll do Mesmerized first. I have to wear this one more often too. I definitely wore it a couple times though. That's Mesmerized, like, so beautiful. Like, come on. And then Grandstand, which is just like a year-round shade, but it's just really beautiful for the fall as well. So that one is Grandstand right here. See? Don't these like scream fall to you? So I feel like these are like the 5 essential fall shades that you need, and honestly those are like the only shades you need for the fall and you're good. And then for the dual chrome shadows, I would say like these green, deep green colors down here are so perfect for the fall time. And like this dark brown shade. So I'm wearing Typhoon on my lid today, and it is so pretty. Like, I am dying for this shade. Like, look at that color. Isn't it like friggin' beautiful? So I'm going to swatch that. Oh my god, it's like pure pigment. This is actually like the only one that reminds me of like a foiled eyeshadow texture. Like you can see it kind of is similar to the foiled shadows. I feel like it's just another like foiled shadow. It is so, so pretty. And then I'm going to do Ritzy, which is the one I'm kind of wearing on my inner corners today, along with another shade from the Dual Chromes. This is like screams fall to me. That's like all I'm going to say about most of them, but honestly, like this Ritzy color, so gorgeous for the fall time. And then this color Havoc, like, oh my god, these are like dual chrome shadows but on steroids. Like, I have worn these ones like a couple times already. This one is Ritzy and that one is Havoc right there. Like, doesn't my hand just like scream fall to you and be like, I need to go out and get these like right now? And then this shade, I do love Secret Garden, but I haven't worn that one yet, so I'm not going to include it. But I do think it's really pretty for like around the holidays. But this color Steampunk is gorgeous for the fall too. I only got to wear this, actually I got to wear this like twice already. Once on like the outer corners and once on the lid. But it's like so pretty on the lid. See? So I think those are like the essential fall shades for the dual chromes. But I've been getting a lot of use out of the peach colors here, but I like wearing those for work. Like these shades are like very work appropriate. But these shades down here, like any of these shades right here, are so gorgeous for the fall time. So definitely been loving my Makeup Geek shadows like usual for the fall time. Then I also have to mention just like 2 shades in here from the Makeup Geek matte palette that I have. I think that the absolute fall essential shades in here are like these deep shades right here, especially Cocoa Bear. It is just like been my favorite shade to deepen up the crease lately. I've been throwing it into almost every fall look that I've been doing, and it just looks so pretty with everything, and it's just like the perfect like dark orange shade, like dark reddish brown, dark orange. Keeps the other Caitlin. That is Cocoa Bear right here. It just like screams fall, right? It's like beautiful. And then this color Frappe has been one of my favorites as well to like mix with Cocoa Bear. That's Frappe right there. I definitely think these are beautiful fall shades because they're very warm browns that I definitely love using with a lot of warm looks. And then also Creme Brulee has been one of my favorites recently too, but that's always been my favorite. I don't really have to swatch it for you, but definitely like these shades down here. Mocha I've been throwing into outer corners a lot. And then I'm also going to be getting a few more matte shades soon. I can't wait for them to arrive. And then Spellbound has been a really beautiful blush lately, but I'm probably going to include that in my favorites video. So I don't think it's a fall essential, but I think this is just like an essential for like an everyday blush anyway. So I've been definitely loving that blush recently, and I've been wearing Bliss a lot too. But I think those are like brighter shades, you know, for like the spring and summer, but you can pull them off for the fall as well. So another palette that I think is really good for the fall time, even though I don't use this all the time, I did use it today, and I just think it's a really nice palette to have for the fall, is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Contour Palette. I have been using this more recently. I used it once last week, and I used it today, and I just think like that this quad right here is so beautiful for the fall time. Like any of these, like even this quad here, I think is really, I just really think that this is like an essential fall palette. I just think that the shades like scream fall, you know? And then like, of course, like my favorite colors for the fall time are like these, you know, reddish brown colors that everybody seems to love for the fall time. So I want to kind of swatch it next to Cocoa Bear though and see like how similar they are. It's a little bit browner. Could definitely tell it's a little bit browner. Let's see if they're dupes though. So that one is that Kat Von D color. It is a little bit different. It has more red in it than Cocoa Bear. It's a really beautiful shade for the winter. And then this peach shade is really pretty too. I'm just going to put it up here. I don't think you're going to be able to see it though. It's probably going to be really light. And basically my hand is like taken over from swatches already. That's that peach shade. It's pretty light. But yeah, I think this is really beautiful for the fall as well, so I definitely think this would be a palette that you should go out and get. If you like matte shadows and you like warm tones for the fall, I think this is definitely one of the palettes for you. And then another one I've really been loving in the fall months is the Too Faced Stardust palette. Um, again, I'm going to show you like every single kind of reddish brown color there is, but this Girls Night color and Millennial, so beautiful for like everyday looks or even dress looks. I've been wearing them a lot for dress looks, and I just think these two shades are just perfect for the fall time, and even this color down here. But like Girls Night is like hello fall, like really an essential fall shade. So this is Girls Night right there. Let's see if I can swatch it anywhere. Let's just swatch it right underneath Cocoa Bear. Right? Why not? Those are very similar. It's actually might be a little bit similar to Kat Von D. It has a little bit more pinkish red brown in there, so it is different. That one is Girls Night, and then Millennial. Oh my god, it's such a beautiful crease shade. So that one is Millennial right there. So I think those are like your essential matte shades, and I think you'll be good to go. And then we're going to talk about some blushes. But also I think another really beautiful fall time palette, but also summertime or anytime is the Kathleen Lights Where the Light Is palette. Like, you guys know how I feel about these shadows. I don't really have to go too in depth. But this is my all-time favorite lid shade ever in the history of life, and that is Kathleen Lights. I know, but literally I love it. I just love this shade. I don't know what it is. It's just fucking gorgeous. And these shades are really beautiful for the fall time, even though like they're a little bit warmer, like too warm sometimes, but I just think it's really pretty. Like, this color is so pretty for the fall. I love this quad, and I couldn't do this video without mentioning ColourPop anyway. Then another palette I really love, and I've been loving like for the past month now, but I've been using this to contour like crazy, and that is the Too Faced Cocoa Contour Kit, Chiseled to Perfection. I just think that these colors are really nice for like for contouring because they're cooler toned than like the Marc Jacobs. I still love the Marc Jacobs, but for some reason I've been finding that I love this more lately because I think that this is the like absolute perfect contour shade, and I think this is a really like universal contour shade for light and medium skin tones because it's like, you know, grayer tone, and I think it's a very neutral color for contouring. So I think that color is really gorgeous. Been definitely loving this palette like crazy. And then we're going to talk about some blushes. So there's only like 4 here, but I would say like these are probably my essential ones that I'm going to be living in. This one is Becca's Mineral Blush in Wild Honey. This is my all-time favorite blush, but I think that it's beautiful in the fall, but I think it's an all-around favorite of mine for any time of the year. It's just like the perfect shade for everything. Like I'm wearing it today. It just goes with everything. It's just so freaking beautiful. It's definitely one of my essentials anytime. Then I think an essential one for the fall is Becca's Mineral Blush in Nightingale. It is just like such a beautiful plum color. Like, isn't that beautiful? Like, I've worn it a few times and I think it's gorgeous, but you barely have to dip your brush in because it's so pigmented. And it just like goes on so beautifully. I love Becca blushes. They're amazing. Then also these blushes from MAC I think are beautiful for the fall. This one is called Becca's Mineralized Blush in Warm Soul. This is definitely a beautiful blush for the fall time. Let's hopefully be able to open it this time without shattering it. This is just like a perfect everyday blush as well. This is definitely like one of Young, Wild, and Polish's essential blush for the fall time. It's definitely one of mine as well. And then MAC's Shimmer Blush in Sunbask is also a beautiful everyday shade as well. That's what that one looks like. Such a beautiful color. I don't feel like swatching them, and plus I ran out of room on my hand, so... But I do swatch these in a lot of hauls. Sorry if I look a little low energy. I am pretty tired. And then for highlighters, I've just been going back and forth with these highlighters so much that I feel like that these are my essential fall highlighters right now. And that is definitely this one, Becca Shimmery Skin Perfector Press in Champagne Pop. I just love it with all my warm looks because it has like that gold peach sheen to it. And like you want like the cocoa, like, brown, reddish, bronzy colors on your crease. So you want to, like, match it with this with, like, no matter what you do. I just feel like it's such an essential, like, highlight for the fall. I've just been loving it lately. And then also Becca Shaving Skin Perfector Press in Opal. I am wearing Opal today. I just think Opal goes with everything, though. It's one of my all-time favorites, if not my favorite highlight of life. I just think it's friggin' beautiful, and I love it. I love this highlighter so much, and it's just like so beautiful for the fall as well. I feel like I've been loving like even the more intense highlight like in the fall time, which is crazy. But I'm probably gonna highlight until the winter like comes around, and I'll just wear like the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance or like the Kevyn Aucoin, which is like one of my all-time favorites as well. And then for foundations, I've really been rotating between these two foundations recently, and I've really been liking like more of a luminous look. Again, I don't know why for the fall time, but my all-time favorite, the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I actually feel like I'm kind of running out of this. This is feeling kind of light now. So if I run out of it, I'm going to be really upset because this foundation is so expensive, but it's my all-time favorite that I can't not go and repurchase another bottle of it if I do run out of it. So this is definitely my favorite, but I'll probably be using up the Dior one if I end up using up this, and I'll be really upset if I do. And then another one that I've been loving lately is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Invisible Coverage Foundation. I think this is such a universal foundation for like anybody. It leaves you super dewy, but like not super dewy, but it leaves you very natural looking, and I just feel like people are really going to like it. Like this does the same thing. Like honestly, I feel like these are kind of the same. But this one is just a little bit more natural finish. This one's more of a, obviously, a luminous finish. That, like, this one, I even feel like it's even more dewy sometimes, which is funny. But this is just makes your skin look so pretty. So I definitely have been loving that as well. And then we're just going to talk about some lip essentials. So this one is a no-brainer. I think that everybody has been saying this has been one of their essentials for the fall. This is the Kat Von D Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in Lolita. This is the one I'm wearing today. It's just like the perfect fall shade. Like it's not too dark, it's not too light, it's like right in the middle, and you can wear it with so many looks. I feel like it looks so good with this look. It's just like such a gorgeous color. I definitely love this color for the fall. I've worn this like 7 or 8 times. This is probably like the 8th time I've worn this already, and I love pairing it with this lip liner. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Slide On Lip Liner in Liar. It is like, they're like exact dupes for each other. I feel like this is an exact dupe for Lolita. It's literally like almost the same color. It is just like such an amazing lip liner. And then also, Tulle is an amazing fall shade. I do like pairing it with that lip liner as well. I've been from ColourPop. This is the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in Tulle. This is definitely a beautiful color for the fall as well. Then I've also been loving Bumble from ColourPop as well. It's like a beautiful medium toned orangey reddish shade, and this one is like a reddish brown shade. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Then I also have been really liking Avenue. This is a like deep red color. I'm hoping to wear Bite Beauty's Wild Cherry. That'll probably be in my favorites video at some point. I just haven't worn it yet because I've been liking to wear like more matte lipsticks when I go out longer, so then I don't have to worry about reapplying them as much, and like especially if I go eat somewhere. This is definitely a beautiful color as well. I just find this one to be a little bit more patchy than the other ones. None of the other ones I find are patchy. Even Tulle is like less patchy than this one, and Creeper is like completely opaque, and this one is completely opaque as well. But this one is a tiny bit patchy, but is such a beautiful color when you actually put it on, and then it doesn't really matter anymore. And then this color in Beeper is definitely one of my favorites as well for the fall. It's such a beautiful like dark like brownish shade. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Like, it's a really nice everyday shade as well, but also if you don't want something too neutral, but you don't want something too vampy, this is like your perfect shade for you. And then the last one is the ColourPop Lippy Stick in Grunge. This has definitely been one of my favorites for the fall as well. It's just a beautiful fall shade. I definitely have been loving that. And that's it. So please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at CBW819 and my Twitter is PokerFace819. And sorry if I kind of rushed through this, but I don't really have much to say about the products. It's just like, you know, these have been my favorites for the fall time recently, and I think that you should just go and get them. And that's it. Bye!